Welcome to the second Moto, and maybe the last one that we're watching in freaking VOD form. We'll see. We'll see. Of Minnesota RX. Go through the starting lineup here. Going to be left to right, Coop, Matt, and Opix. Soul. Oh, look at that. Camby and Vulcan. Armada, Hunter, and Luke. Roman, Detail, and Slaunch. Nade out. Going to be another 16 laps. This will put us at 65. Checkpoints are weird on this track, but trust, 65. For this next one, no, it's definitely 63. Oh, yeah, we have a fat flip already. I think it was Camby going down on that one. It is 63, though. Can I get a fact check from the gallery, please? I'm requesting a fact check. First lap, I don't even know who the hell's in front. Oh, some conkage on the outside. Coop leading them down. Oh, that was close. That was close. Thankfully, Armada holds on to it right there. That could have been pretty bad. he was on his way to going into the wrong lane and potentially sending it over to the other side of the track. You know, that would have not been ideal, but thankfully holding on to that one. Camby getting cheesed. Oh, wow, that was a brutal one again. What the hell? Running it through. And still Coop. So Coop leading the lap. And as long as he doesn't take his Joker early, I mean, maybe leading another one here. Other early Jokers coming out of people high up in the field.
Lap complete.
Love this section right here. I mean, this is honestly probably my favorite section on the track, the way that it played out. Lots of different line choice, ways that you can approach this whole... Oh, my God. This whole, like, last sector of the track right there. Unfortunate that it gets followed up by this vomit over here, but it is what it is. But yeah, I really like... I think that like, last sector section plays very, like, MX-y, and I like it. There's a lot of setup, a lot of different ways that you can approach it. Can be fast. Can make for some good battles. Can set up some good last lap action. Definitely liking that part of the track the most. What kind of conkage just happened to Armada right there? That looked weird. I couldn't tell who it was in front of him either, but something weird happened to them too. That was odd. Odd looking. Not really too sure what that was all about. So let's go through and I could check. I could see Coop was still in first. I could see Luke's in third. I honestly couldn't tell who's in second. Let's get another look at who's in second. It's Vulcan right now. Okay, that helps. That helps. Slaunch already up to fourth, and Matt's still holding on to fifth right now. Doing a good job early on. Honestly, him and Coop both doing a pretty good job holding on early, but still quite a ways to go if they can keep it up. Maybe one of them could get a pretty decent finish here, but still a long ways to go in this moto. Only a few laps down. Oh! That was brutal. Happened to Roman that time. Getting the, oh, battle action. And Joker action. Spicy lap. It's Coop exiting the Joker, trying to hold on to his lead, but getting challenged by a Slaunch to the inside, and now Luke to the inside as well. And Vulcan and Matt not that far off. And pretty cheesy on this lap. This is going to be awkward here. Let's see how it works. The hairpin into the split. Oh, that was it's a bit of a swerve. I don't think it was really necessary, but I think Coop tried to get his line to the outside right there. Couple split run-ins here. Side by side, Luke on the left, Coop on the right for second now. Slaunch taking that lead early on. Be on for another good moto here. Vulcan really strong early on. I think he's got his... Well, he's got at least one Joker down. He might have another one. Pretty sweet top 4 gaps at the moment. These guys are pretty close to Camby, Detail, and Hunter. There's Armada. There's Matt, Soul, Opix, Roman to the back right now. Wow. Roman not in a good spot right now after picked up one of his best finishes there in the first moto. I think he got a podium. I think he might have got a podium on Yarnum as well. I'm actually not sure. I think he might have, so. But either way, Roman putting in a podium run or another podium run. I think it might be a second. So I'm getting some decent finishes in on the season. After, I want to say he missed the first night, so it's pretty big for him. Losing those mulligans, getting some good results on the board. Little Joker action. Oh, brutal eggs on that one. Can be getting that. I think that was Coop just going for it and getting his out of the way. Armada leading this like backpack right now. That's getting pretty spicy. Oh, no. Okay, they're good. They're good. Yeah, I like these. I like when it gets set. Well, I mean, need a little bit more of this moto for it to be really cool, but I actually like the super, like, zoomed out shots on this track. The field gets spread. Pretty cool. Like the way you can, like, kind of see everything. Not always the case with all these tracks. It will be the case with quite a few of our second half tracks. Recently on Discord, revealed the entire week. Been cooking up the layouts for the rest of the season, or rather, the layouts were already done. But cooking up the, like, bordering and, like, finishing up all the tracks for the rest of the season. Working on that this week. So if you peep that, we've got the entire schedule lined up and ready to go, which is pretty sweet. Obviously, you know, only so much you can tell testing solo, so sure, like with week testing and stuff, there may be things adjusted here, there, week in, week out, but they're specifically like for the tracks that are up that week. But honestly, some of them I don't think will require much, and I mean, for the most part, the tracks they're set and ready to go, so that's pretty sweet. Again, it'd be a little different if it was GP, or, you know, something like that, or even like ovals. Obviously, you don't, you know, it's a little bit, well, rather, it's a little bit easier to test. I was going to say you don't need as much testing, but it's not just that. It's also just a little bit easier to test. So, you know, those are a little bit easier to know how they're going to run, set up a layout, put it up, and have it work. But with these RX tracks, I mean, kind of similar to like SX, MX in a way where it's a lot of cheese that could be weird and a lot of unique sections that it's kind of hard to tell how they're going to run when you don't see it in, oh, not even just a pack, but even just with like another person or two. Honestly, most of these other layouts I think should be set up pretty well. Yeah, so if you want to peep that, all that stuff, Slaunch, Luke, and oh, that's a send that didn't work out.
Lap complete.
Yeah, that one was pretty questionable. I mean, Vulcan lets off quite a bit after that, but that was pretty excessive. Another one going down. Is that a justified amount of gap given up? That was pretty excessive, but there you go. There's that. Let's go through the rest. I want to see what 4th, 5th is. Armada and Roman battle. I honestly can't really tell at the moment. All right, so Slunch, Luke, Vulcan, Camby. How the fuck is Camby in 4th? Detail 5th. That we got to highlight. I don't know what the Joker situation is, but either way, Camby was getting absolutely throttled this first lap of this race. like 2 pretty major conkings and like literally in last, and now he's in 4th. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how he's there, but that's typical. That is a pretty incredible comeback from what I saw in the first lap. So, combination of that, there must have been a lot of conking elsewhere in the field too, but that's still pretty impressive. 51, so I think about 6 laps to go here. We're correct, I hope.
Lap complete.
Another moto to go after this as well. Questionable on how that'll be brought to you on YouTube. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, first Triple Crown of... What in the hell? First Triple Crown of... 3 this season. We're going to be doing a Triple Crown. Obviously for this one, did a Triple Crown. Then we're going to be doing one for Quebec in a few weeks. And then the season finale at Hog Angeles also going to be a Triple Crown. So they're spread out where, yeah, I guess it's fitting thematically. All the, I'm kind of surprised that didn't happen to somebody like earlier. Oh my god, the recovery too! Oh, that is brutal. That is brutal for Coop. A very, very good start to this moto. And to be fair, he was starting to fall back a little bit, but it just gets absolutely killed with that. That was not ideal. Definitely not ideal. I mean, the wall conk was bad, and then just the way the hog was flipping and how it was like, that was just abysmal. Unfortunate for Coop. Yeah, kind of fits thematically every third race. So, third race of the season here. Minnesota, Triple Crown. Then we do 4 Phoenix, 5 Phlegathon, and then 6 is Quebec. That'll be our second Triple Crown. And then we got Calgary, Lagavulin, and Hog Angeles, that 9th one. Going to be the third Triple Crown of the season. Really looking forward to that Quebec Triple Crown. That track, I mean, Hog Angeles would be fun too, but I think that track is really solid. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how a Triple Crown format event runs on that one. I think that one has potential to be a special race. But we'll see. We shall see.
Lap complete.
Really looking forward to. We got the testing in on it as well after this night was over. Phoenix, the track after this one, which will not be a Triple Crown, unfortunately, because I think that track's pretty sweet. That track, again, that'll be next week. That one's looking really sweet. Oh, he did it again. That track's looking really sweet. Yeah. So, looking forward to seeing how that one races. Went through it in testing. It's got some pretty big jumps. Has probably the coolest Joker, in my opinion, of all the tracks on the schedule. I think it is. Very, very, very cool Joker. I think that one will be fun to watch in the videos for sure. Late Joker usages coming in the top 5. Close battle. And Slaunch going into the white flag, so trying to bring it home for 2 in a row. Might have a last lap battle for second as well. Vulcan and Luke really close on that Joker exit. I have to sneeze. Leaving it in. Yeah, especially with the battle going on behind him, it looks like Slaunch is going to go on for 2 in a row here. Really strong running so far at Minnesota. We got a couple last lap battles going on. Get these big wide shots. Second place getting spicy. It's looking like Vulcan has a decent gap at the moment, though. Had a really good run in that last part of the split. Oh, but it's still getting pretty spicy. Keep watching it. It's side by side. Slaunch going to take the win here. Second place battle coming to it. And Vulcan's just going to be able to hold on to it. Luke third. Detail fourth. Soul will take fifth. Very close. Armada sixth. Hunter seventh. Roman eighth. Opix ninth. A little drift action there. Oh, yeah, this is unfortunate, so we'll cover this. So Coop 10th and Matt 11th. So if you're paying attention with that crazy comeback, and I mentioned it, like what happened to Camby, well, this sucks. Camby black screened with 2 to go. I don't even know if anybody saw it happen, because I don't even remember anybody mentioning it until, like, he put it in chat. But this is where he ended up. I might have to go back and look at this, because how the fuck did he end up here? Never mind. Oh, okay, it actually gave us a decent one, so we'll look quick. Oh, maybe, like, right there it started to lag a little bit. And then it should happen here soon. It definitely happens after he hits this next checkpoint, because he's at 59. Hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. Oh, that's brutal. The rocks are there, too. And they couldn't stop him. Let's see what happened here with Camby. There it is. There's the black screen. That sucks. And yeah, you could tell, like, right there it happens, and look at this. Nobody saw that. See? There, Soul's coming around the corner. Soul and Armada would have been the first people to see that. He's already down there. I mean, maybe if you're, like, really paying attention, but, I mean, in the heat, especially when they're battling for a spot, that's pretty hard to call. I mean, not like we could have done anything about it anyways, but... And there he goes. Just off in a straight line. He's gone. So that sucks. And this is one of those not a blessing in disguise moments, where even though I did not set it up for there to be a part, it's crazy how things like this work out, so I'm going to bring it up. I did not set it up for there to be a place for you to get back on the track if you fell off, but Camby was able to rejoin here, which funnily enough, to cheese that final section, I actually had to remove some rocks that I did have here that I'm pretty sure would have not allowed him to make it up that rock and get back onto the track. And if that was there, we could have ended the fucking film and had the film for the third moto. Pog. Congrats to Slaunch of the second moto win. Vulcan second, Luke third on that one. I'm not going to give the results because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'll get a VOD for the third one or not, or if it'll be just the POV from stream. I don't know. So I'm not going to, like, spoil overall here, or third moto here. But yeah, so something will get posted. I don't know what it'll be, but something will get posted. But yeah, there you go. Pretty frustrating from a technical side. Yeah, so for Quebec, I guess we're just going to end after the second race, because these H2A films appear to get conked a little bit earlier than the, like we did the Kratos Power Hour, and that one lasted long enough. If this film lasted as long as that one, we would have been fine, so that's how we'll do it in the future. But yeah, unfortunately for this one, might be conked. We'll see. We'll see, I suppose. But there you go. Yeah. I guess enjoy the third moto if it, like, gets posted. See you guys next week.